Welcome back here to the Tim Miles Show as we continue to talk Colorado State men's basketball. Brian Roth back with you along with Coach Tim Miles and senior Travis Franklin from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Well, Travis has had an outstanding senior year. And give me some of your thoughts as you're coming into the season, your senior year. It's always a big year, and boy, it's turned out quite well to this point, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, we know going into the year we're going to have a good team and we're going to shock a lot of people. Our conference is very tough, and we knew that we could compete with the best teams in our conference this year. And we've kind of shown it so far, but we still have a lot of work to do.
I know a lot of Ram fans have talked about your free throw shooting this year. How did you become a much better free throw shooter? I know Coach Miles said you were in the gym a lot this summer.
Right, well, yeah, me and Coach Miles worked a lot with the big balls. I'm sure you guys seen that. And it's really all confidence. I had no confidence last year. This year I have more confidence, and it's 80% mental, as Coach Miles used to tell me. So.
He makes stuff up all the time. You got a great personality.
I thought he was going to say 60% of the time it works every time.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you're the free throw shooting guru then, I guess.
Yeah, well, I'm not talking Ogade enough.
And he was actually good on Saturday night from the free throw line.
Yeah, he was. Where's Dorian Green and all these other guys? Travis is a self-made kid, I tell you. I've never seen a guy, just when he came in, he was not a great free throw shooter, and he went to work on it. And then in his sophomore year, he wasn't too bad. And then he was okay as junior, and then just really had a stretch of bad games. And then he, recovering from that took some time. And like you say, you lose your confidence up there a little bit. But Travis technically he's fine. He's worked on it. Technically, he's as good as anybody on our team at the free throw line. So I've got as much confidence in him as anybody. If the game is on line, tie game, there's your guy right there. He's already done that a couple times this year, I know. Hampton made one against Hampton and put us over the top, and iced the game against Southern Miss and Ole Miss maybe too. But he's a guy that's a good player and really worked hard on something that was a perceived weekness.
Yeah, is he the most improved player from last year, Tim? Or one of the most improved players?
I think it's easy to see his improvement. Like Travis and I talked in his postseason eval last year. I'm like, Frank, if you just make 70% of your free throws, you're going to average 18 points a game. Yeah. Just doing what you do. And he still has work to do to improve. There's no question. We want to get his jumper going and do some of those things. And that's just stuff that takes a lot of time. But Travis, when he's locked in and he's going defensively and offensively, he's unbelievable. He's really, and he's a pleasure to coach. His heart and soul's in it. Comes high energy every day. I think he's only missed one practice in 3 years, and that was last week because he thought it. Maybe he had a boo-boo on his toe. And but you know what? Even a senior on occasion won't let him have a boo-boo.
Travis had an excellent week, 24 at UNLV, had 21 on Saturday against BYU. Hey, how in the world did you end up at Colorado State from Baton Rouge? You went to Baton Rouge, then you went to Colby Community College in Kansas, and then you end up in Fort Collins.
Oh, well, I really,
Won't say it.
well, I wasn't recruited very heavily coming out of junior college. Because, well, I didn't play that year. I set out redshirted, so I just played in the Jamborees, and I had a few schools looking at me, but this was the best offer, and I liked it here, so I ended up here.
Yeah, you're one of my favorite players because I know your family's always listening on the radio. So back from Baton Rouge, was it an adjustment coming up to Colorado from coming from the South?
Oh yeah, the weather of course is a big deal. The food is better in Louisiana, obviously, but other than that, I kind of adjusted well.
You haven't been to Lucille's yet? You haven't?
No, not yet.
Yeah, we got to get you there.
Yeah, you got to get down to Lucille's. Travis, this season now, you get that big road win at UNLV. And still a lot of conference play to go. The goal for this team is the NCAA tournament. How do you guys look at the rest of the season?
Well, we just got to play consistent. We felt that we lost some games early that we shouldn't have lost. New Mexico and some non-conference games. We felt we played tough against BYU. They're a great team, well-shooting team. So I think if we just keep playing consistent and play our defense, and offense is going to come. So we'll be fine going in the conference. So.
Final thought. What was it like to play at Moby Arena on Saturday in front of a sold-out building? It was an incredible atmosphere to be a part of.
Yeah, it was nice. The fans really showed support and showed they have faith in what we were doing this year. And I kept looking around because it was so packed in here. And we knew that after we beat UNLV, the fans were really going to come out and show support. So I hope they keep coming. And like I said, they give us energy, especially defensive-wise. And I enjoyed it, and it was a pleasure to play in front of all those people.
And this is the guy that went body surfing last year.
Yeah,
in
that's
right.
Colorado,
And I was going to call him in if we was
Well, you'll get another opportunity as we go a little further into conference play to do that once again. But hey, great season so far, and thanks for joining us.
All right, thanks.
Okay, Travis Franklin here on the program, and again, the senior from Baton Rouge. When we come back, we'll talk a little women's water polo with head coach Mike Moody and senior Aspen Rapp. That comes up next here on the Tim Miles Show.